Good afternoon, good evening, folks. I hope you all are doing good. Right, how's it going, folks? Let me just share the analysis. Okay. Alright, alright. Okay. So here we are. In the zone, folks. Alright. Now these are the levels I mark out on the gold and on the NASDAQ. Now this is just an initial trade which I was looking for. Now this is the bias for today. Oh, holy shit. Let me just turn off the executions. Alright. So this is the zone. Let me mark out this as well. Now you see we are in this fair value gap. Alright. So I mark out these levels as well. Yes, mate. I will be looking for the short entries since the news already came. So now this is my bias for the NASDAQ. As you can see, I already mark out these levels. This is like the Baker block we have on the 15-minute time frame. Alright, now this is not just like, these are like only my assumptions, okay? I'm not just telling you to go and put the limit orders and just go away, but these are just the levels which I'll be looking for. See, this seems to me like, see, we have this market structure shift, we have this fair value gap, but apparently, like you see, it does close in this fair value gap, but what do you see what this just happened? This is called the stop hunt, right? This is the stop hunt actually. And right after that, actually I will put the limit orders, but I'm just waiting Like even though when I'm on the chart, I don't need to put the limit orders when I can execute manually. I don't need to put the limit orders when I'm on the chart, but since when I was not on the chart, then I'll put the limit orders. But now as you can see, we have this price action over here. I will be targeting if price came back from this breaker block, then this would be our target, the consequent encroachment level. Alright, okay, and this, like, we already got a real nice entry in this from this 0.79 retracement level. Alright, and even though we already got our entry from this level, right? So what I'll be looking for now, I don't know why any of you, but you still need to make sure of it that we still have these relative equal highs, right? We cannot just leave them. We still have these relative equal highs. We have this in like fair value gap. Now even though if our optimal trade entry gets invalid, still we have this liquidity pool right above our optimal trade entry levels, and we have this little small volume imbalance on 15-minute time frame, right? So these are my key levels for today's setup, right? All right, all right. Now so many of you just simply put the limit orders and quit the live stream, but I didn't put the limit orders yet. I was just marking out what I'm expecting from price action. That's it. Nothing else. Not more than that, not less than that. Simple, clean price action. Nothing else. You see how price swept just touched this fair value gap and goes above. This is what the real algorithm is. if you go short from this 0.79 retracement level, the target would be this volume imbalance. But since we still have time, then price. Got it? Alright. Okay, okay. I see. I see. Holy grail. You see, I also mark out this level as well on the SPX. I think I showed this in the yesterday's live stream. I think so. Look how clean this is. Even though we got real nice entry on the 15-minute time frame, we don't need to go back to like 1 minute or 2 minute or 3 minute time frames. Okay, now let me tell you this. If we stick to this bias, just the way we have this, so what you can see is that we can sweep this high. Alright. So you see, this would be our swing high. Okay, and see, you want to see the indicator. Do you want it to see the indicator, folks? This is the indicator. If any one of you understood what I'm trying to tell you, let me know in the comment, please. This is the indicator, folks. Can you match these indicators? If you do so, just let me know, please. All right. Oh, okay. The gold just tapped into this volume imbalance. See this? Small little volume imbalance. So this is the range. Now what I'm expecting in gold is that it could act as a turtle soup. This thing. See that? This would be our buy. Alright, so we are in the zone. Okay, this is what I'm expecting. We sipped all these sell side liquidity. All right. Let's mark out this thing. What do you see, folks? What I'm looking at is this. All right. On what? 30-minute time frame on what? Gold or NASDAQ? You see, we have this. Okay, let me check. What do you have to tell me? I got it. We have this. Okay, okay. All right. If you know, you know what I'm looking for. You can go for short till this. Where we are. Do we have any liquidity pool over here? I think we do. Let's see. Yes, the 30-minute We don't even need to look at the 30-minute time frame. Actually, you can just take this one or this little small. Does anyone took the short on NAS? See, we have this. All right. Do I still need to put this short entry indicator? Do I still need to do that? All right. It's going very well. Very well. Who took this NASDAQ short? No worries, mate. Not a problem. Can you see the delivery? Do we have any fair value gap below this little small? I'm willing to price came till this one as well. Let's mark out this one since we already got that one. All right. All right. All right. All right. Now, if any one of you knows about the Hydra, he used to do live stream as well. He don't take these kind of like moves, real big moves. He just took 2 hour trades. He would have made 800 to $1,000 within this move and just done for the day. Literally, that's what he do. You can watch his previous live sessions, or you can watch the screenshots which he shared on his Twitter. That's what he do. And we in our community, we wants to take like, whoa, 10 hour trades, 8 hour trades. Those folks don't do that stuff. They just simply took these kind of setups and made 800 to $1,000 in this move, and just boom, done for the day. That's what they do. I'm expecting price to came till this small little fair value gap. Let's mark out this. If we got a short from this, and obviously our stop should be here, and if we are targeting this, right, This is almost 3.5 RR, folks. What else you need? Need anything else? This is all you need to make freaking money. Oh, let's look at the gold. What this has to offer us. Alright. Now I'm not going for any entry on this because my optimal bias. Now since we already took the sell side liquidity and see this real nice entry from this optimal entry zone, I'm expecting this. Whoa. This, if NASDAQ goes as per your analysis or paralysis, you can just get your TP hit within 2 or 3 candles of 1 minute. I'm still not taking any trade on the gold, but still I'm expecting price to came till this fair value gap. Let me turn on the macros because macros is the one which delivers the price. I'm not seeing one guy. I think he's missing. All right. Okay. Now I hate this kind of price action in the fair value gap. This obviously makes it low probability fair value gap. That's what it's do. See that? This is the only reason. Let me just put this away so that you'll be sure what we just took today. Alright. So this would be. Now, let me tell you one more thing. See that? This whole leg, premium, discount. Alright. Not right now until I'm still expecting price to came till this small fair value gap. Did I turn on the macros? Yes. Alright. Price action does not gives me the panic attacks more than these indicators. Okay, let me turn on the macro. Here we have this. See, neat and clean price action on the gold. No long right now. You see, we have this order block. This is our order block. Okay. I already mark out this fair value gap for you folks, but since we did not tap into this 0.79 retracement level, but although this key level 705, this is the sweet spot, and we actually got the entry from this sweet spot, but I'm willing to accept this if it does not came till this. Alright. When will the macro starts? Alright, right after this candle. Those who have break even this trade, they would be out from the entry, right? Now this is what I'm expecting. This seems to me a very nice spot as well, and from this point we can go for long. Do we have any breakers or stuff like that? Alright. How many of you saw this? I'm willing to stick to my bias, folks, because I have seen something in the price action. Alright. Alright. Let's see what gold has to show us. Now price is gonna show some kind of sharp move. And it could be till this low. Now what I have, you can say, observed is that when SPX has this kind of price action, you see so many gaps, this choppiness in this price action, it does not give us an entry. Even though doesn't matter for buy or sell, it does not give us an entry. So you will be sure that the entry should not be in the SPX, the entry should be in the NASDAQ. That's what I have observed. I'm just telling you my observation, nothing else. But this is what I have observed. Now once we are done with this trade, then I'll tell you what I have looked actually. Okay, so macros did give us re-entry. Alright, alright, alright. You see that? Mm, 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 mm. Once we tapped into this fair value gap, then we look for buy. Okay, I know nobody's gonna appreciate. Nobody, nobody does it better. What I told in the previous live session, that I'll be only trading silver bullet on the gold and the macros on the NASDAQ. Alright, alright, alright. I actually gave you way too early entry. Way too early. Even though Hydra waits for the macro to start to get an entry. Alright, alright. I'm not gonna look at the NASDAQ now. If it did hit our take profit, I want you folks to comment. Doesn't matter, TP or SL, just let me know in the comments. I'm not gonna watch NASDAQ now. I will not look at the NASDAQ until I see your comments. No matter for take profit or stop loss, just let me know. Alright, 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 alright. Gold has actually give us real nice entry. We actually missed the entry from this very see that, and this happened most of the times with me while I'm marking out the optimal trade entry levels. This is what happens with me most of the times, that right above the 0.79 retracement level I saw this fair value gap, but price does not came to that fair value gap, and it just goes in the direction from this 79 level, retracement level actually. This is what happened most of the times. Okay, let's see. Okay, we are in the silver bullet as well. Okay, okay, okay. Let me see what this. Alright. Now remember I told you about the correlation which I observed. This is what happened most of the times. You have got this so big lag. Oh, I think something bad happened with the NASDAQ, but I'm not gonna watch it until it hits our TP or stop loss. And I want to know from you guys, does it hit the TP or does it hit the stop loss? mm. This seems to me like a stop hunt. Okay, okay. Now you see what it's doing is it's actually making relative equal lows. And then what we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? It should took some kind of liquidity. It has to. This is actually creating equal lows in the gold. You see these relative equal lows will came up and then go towards this. Mm, 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 mm. And you know what? So many people have made so much from the NASDAQ. This could be a nice market structure shift. Could be. Yes. And it will came back from this very fair value gap. I still have this bias. Yes, it's just building orders, creating equal lows. I still don't know what NASDAQ is actually doing. Can you guys tell me what this NASDAQ is doing? I think it's not gonna sweep this low. It's just building orders. That's all it's doing. And nobody mentioned this yesterday's trade. And see how many times it gave us an entry. Like one on this. Just watch the cursor. One on this. Second on this. Third entry. Fourth entry. And then boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Does anyone hear me? Is anyone there who can hear, who have ear? Oh, you want me to check NASDAQ? Oh, Holy Grail, Holy Grail. I still didn't see any comments. No comments for take profit. Oh, oh wow. All right. Now you need to you know what you have to do, right? You know what you have to do, folks. Let I want to see this kind of price action. You already know what you need to do, folks. Now the low of this candle, what's the low? 1088 and low 1086. See that? It gives us three entries, folks. One, two, three. It gives us three entries. Now why? It doesn't mean it gives us three entries. I gave you the entry way too early. Because I told you, like, macros give us the entry within, it could be in the breaker, fair value gap, or you can say inversion. So this is what just it's doing. It's playing the role. The macro is playing its role. It's giving you the re-entry. That's all it's doing. But the only thing that's gonna make change is that I gave you way too early entry, or you can say very first entry. Then it gives us second entry, and then it gives us third entry. All right. I still see no comments. No comments for the TP. And if there is and if there will be stop loss, I see 4 people are live, and I see 40 comments for the stop loss. You got what I'm saying? Holy fuck. Believe me, I got 40 comments for stop loss. But since we got take profit, nobody's gonna comment. Not a problem, not a problem. No worries, bro. This is not a signal service. This is not a signal service. You need to realize this thing. This is not a signal service. I'm not running a shop. This is not a shop. If this would be a shop, I would be, you would be, you can say, paying for me to watch this. Alright? I'm not running any shop, bro. I would just, now why I'm not running shop, let me just make this thing clear. I learned this stuff for free. Why would I charge you guys? This is what I believe. I learned this stuff for free, so why would I charge it? Charge you guys to teach or to show you. You can learn this stuff for free as well. Okay, from next time mark the position 2, should be easy. Okay, this position tool you're talking about, I will try my best, bro. I will try to mark out the position tool. What do we have here? I'm expecting some kind of judo swing. Judo swing because let me see. We still have so much liquidity. So much liquidity. Well, potentially if price, but obviously not this optimal trade entry because you see the choppiness in the price action. Alright, alright, alright. Now I know so many of you, if any one of you took the trade, you would be like, took out from the entry on this wick. This is due to the brokers, due to spread. Alright, it actually, Let me see what this indicators has to show us. Now this seems to me a stop hunt. You see this wick? This is the manipulation of Friday. This is the Friday's manipulation, folks. It would not do this shit stuff, but this is just the Friday's manipulation. That's it. That's all it is. So many people are short on this, but this wick took all of them out from the trade. This is what the algorithm does, I believe. Now, optimally, or you can say, potentially, we are in the buy program for the NASDAQ. I said potentially, right? Since we are already, since we already did the stop hunt, now I'm expecting price to come to. Let me remove this optimal trade entries so that you folks don't have. All right. And this happens just because of the Friday's volatility. That's the only reason. Okay. I'm expecting something. Now remember I told you folks what I looked in the chart. If those who are listening to me from the very beginning of this trade, I told you I saw something, and then the TP got hit. This is what I have seen. Clean market structure shift, and I expected price. Like if any one of you from the very beginning of this trade, I looked at this fair value gap, and I know that price could came to this fair value gap again. Even in the matter of volatility or manipulation, but there's a context, right? There is a context behind this, and you see, just came above this. See, this is what I looked for. Those who were from the very beginning in this stream, they know what I said in the middle of this live stream. Now I'm expecting some kind of like Judas swing. Which fair value gap, bro? This one? Yes, you were right, but we don't have any. I'm willing to accept this as a stop hunt, but why I did not mark this, because I don't see any proper market structure shift. And you see how this came to this and took a very sharp move, just got into our TP, take profit. Alright, SPX has something for us. Okay, let's look at the. Oh. Okay, okay. We actually. From this 79 retracement level till this, only one bullish candle, all bearish candles. Alright, now you can see, mark out this. Alright. It's, this has to respect this order block. If it doesn't, okay, we are in 1 minute time frame, right? Let me tell you what this. So at what time SPX came into this fair value gap? 10:28. See, and it drops right at the 10:28. Got it. This is what I'll be expecting. If we consider sure, I'm expecting this as a breaker, but I need a bit more confirmation. These indicators are shit. Yeah, I was right about this breaker. But why I did not took the trade? Because I'm expecting price to came till this and hit the, because this candle is in the consequent encroachment level for this breaker. That's the only reason. Alright, now something seems to me bullish. Something bullish. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. Uh, 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 mm, 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 mm. Alright, I think we need to wait for a while so that we get more confirmation, because you see the choppiness, that's why. And what I'm expecting is, I'm expecting this as a stop hunt. This is what I'm expecting. We need some more confirmations. All right. Okay, we have nice entry from this volume imbalance. See that? And let me tell you one thing, folks. See, when you are not appreciating the work or the efforts which I'm trying to give, I'm not having that potential, or you can say that willingness to give you more, to show you more, so that you can earn more, because you guys are not appreciating nothing. You guys just want tell me to buy, tell me to sell, not even reacting, doing nothing, just taking signals, not even appreciating. So how can the other person will motivate himself that yes, there are people who are waiting for my setups? When you don't show your willingness to catch the setup, how can I, you can say this thing to myself that no, you have to watch the price action way more clear, because people are waiting for the setups. When you guys are not even reacting, doing nothing, just taking signals silently, making profits, what happened? One day I stopped, and you guys will move to someone else who will charge you for this shit which I'm giving you for free. You guys are happy to pay them. I'm not just like, I'm not blaming you folks, but I'm just telling you what I'm looking around the globe. If it does close above this small fair value gap, I'll look for buy. Okay, it gives us the confirmation, folks. Now I won't be risking so much on this. This would be the stop. And what do we have? What do we? What liquidity pool do we have? Let me see on 3 minute. Like obviously this week. Don't risk too much on this, folks, because we still have no confirmation from the SPX to go for buys. But this is, we can still go, not a problem. I'll just wait and watch. You can't afford. You can't afford what I drink. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Zup, 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 zup. Let's. What if we have our stop till this? Okay. Alright, alright. Okay, I think this is gonna took us out. If only if this stop hunt becomes invalid, then only. Otherwise, we'll good. Now, why I told you to go for small, because we don't have any confirmation from this, from the SPX. Yes, 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 yes. I did remember this is what happened with us in the yesterday's live stream. If you guys remember, since we have no confirmation on the SPX, and yeah, the SPX hit the all-time highs. Okay, okay. Alright, alright, alright. And when I just came to my desk, the news just came at 5:30, and the price just right at this point, 79 retracement level. Now what I expected is that once, like after the 9:30, it could give us an entry again and create some kind of SMT. That's what I expected, but apparently it did not did anything like that. It will just going lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. That's what it does. You see, just one wick give us an entry. If this stop hunt becomes invalid, our trade becomes invalid as well. Because we are in this breaker block. Okay, what about the macros? I forgot to. Oh, okay, okay. We are in the macro actually. I will only be waiting and watching. Now, why I'm not so sure about this, because we don't have any proper market structure shifts or stuff like that. That's the reason. But let's see. It could. Let's just watch. Wait and watch. Wait and watch. Wait and watch. Okay. And how much are we gonna get? Now, why I'm sure about going long, just because of sticking to this stop hunt. It gives me more confidence to go for long if this stays valid. then and only. Okay, 11:10. This will be our range. Now, how we can reduce our risk to reward? By taking entry from the start of this breaker. Let's have a look. Okay, if we got an entry from this very breaker, alright, I think this is gonna be the next breaker, bearish breaker, but not till now, until we hit this 11:10, right? Okay. Alright, now I believe this breaker is gonna be invalid soon. Now this is the only reason why I mark out these levels for the breaker and for the inversion as well. This is the only reason. A guy from the FTMO, he told me to, whenever you're in trade, just turn on. You see, we have these, it's forming equal lows, so it could break. Alright, a guy from the funded next server, he told me, like, whenever you were in trade, just put the candles like this. Like, don't look at the candle chart, just look at the line chart. You won't have like panic attacks, you know. And he actually said the right thing. You won't have panic attacks. Even though if you are losing or winning, at least you won't have fear of candles or wicks. It will just show you the eyeball if it's going in your favor or not. So I'm implementing his strategy right now. Alright. Okay, SPX is showing willingness to go for short. You see, I told you I don't see any confirmation to go for long in the SPX. This is the only reason. I think this is gonna be the losing streak on this one, and I gave you the reason. And no point on SPX for going long, so obviously not on the NASDAQ as well. Let's look at this. Do we got any breaker? Yes, we actually got a breaker. Yes, folks, this is the last down close candle. We had, you can go for a short, folks. I think this is gonna be invalid because you see we have this real nice confirmation. I'm not removing anything, I'm just like doing this. Yes, folks, you can go for short. You can go for short, go for short. We got a real nice entry from this very fair value gap. You see, now this is what happened in the macros. It gave us an entry for the, and mostly in the breaker, and we obviously we have liquidity pool for going short, which would be the consequent encroachment level. Alright, 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 alright. Okay, one row told me. Now, since we are going for random entry, and see, you have this learning thing over here. Even though if this breaker becomes valid, alright. Now, even though I have learned something today. Let me explain you what I just learned. Even though we are stopped out on this one, right? But see, what I have learned is that, see, we got entry. This breaker becomes valid after this wick, right? After this wick, if this breaker becomes valid before this wick, how we go short, how we go for short, right? This would be our entry. Now, obviously, if this breaker becomes valid before this wick, our stop would be here. So see, it could took us out and go short, right? And this would be the target. Do we have any liquidity pool? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, you can. You actually don't need to go for this consequent encroachment level. You can target this. I hope you guys saw what I just targeted, right? So I hope you guys understood what I was trying to tell you on this breaker thing and the wick thing and the fair value gap things. Now, how many of you understood what I just told you about the breaker and the wick thing? Let me know in the comment, please, folks, so that I know you guys are listening. Alright, it's going actually way too fast. Holy grail, folks. See what did I just marked out? Alright. Let's go to the line chart. We actually missed a real nice setup on the gold. How many of you took this setup? I believe no one. Does anyone counting how many RR we got till now? Anyone? I believe no one, because you guys are not paying to me. Okay, okay. Okay, gold has took so much liquidity. This is the setup which ICT used to call it TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Thank. Oh, see that I told you I did not see any kind of price action to go for long on the NASDAQ. This is the only reason. This is the freaking reason. Let's see if this becomes an inversion or not. I want this 15-minute fair value gap to become an inversion. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Now what I'm expecting from price action is, let me show you. If this does not becomes an inversion, I'll be expect, but potentially it has some potential to become inversion. Why? Because price should not go below this after this candle, and if it does going below after this candle, it shows that there is a potential for this fair value gap to become an inversion. Okay, you know what I'm telling you. If you know what I'm telling you. Alright, 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 alright. If you know, you know. Now you see how many in this move people have made so much. But you guys need the exact RR trades, 5 RR, 8 RR. There is no such thing. Believe me, there is no such thing. It's coming back from the consequent encroachment of this wick. It's gonna go into the consolidation. Mm, 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 mm. So much sleepy. I think everyone is sleeping while watching the live stream. Someone said this right about the trading that this is a boring stuff. But surely you can create your generational wealth off of it if you do it correctly. Hint, hint, notch, notch. Alright, alright. No, these are the two things happen in the macro. If we are right on the bias and we already took an entry before macros, there is there should be a potential that we're gonna get a second entry within the macros. And see, this is what happened. Same with this 10, 50, 10, 11, 10 macros. There you see, I mark out this breaker, and even though this becomes a valid breaker, but it fails, and we got another breaker and got an entry within the macros, right? So like this is what happened most of the times. Let's take a look at the gold as well. It's gonna get into consolidation, folks. It has took so much move, you see. This way too big lag. And we have took this initial sell side liquidity on the NASDAQ. And so do I'm sorry, we took the first sell side liquidity on the SPX. Oh, oh, wow, whoa, bitch, get off the way, get off the way, bitch, get off the way. Whoa, bitch, get out of the way, get off the way, bitch, get off the way. Whoever is in this trade with me, could you let me know? Okay, I have to. Who is in this third trade? Does anyone is in the live in this trade with me? No one? Okay. No one is in this trade. How come is that possible? How come is that possible? That nobody is in the trade. You see, we still have this sell side liquidity. Oh, I appreciate it, bro. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. We have no reason to mark out this. And we still have this to mark out. Now we have already hit the consequent encroachment for this. We still have some move towards upside. Okay. I wish this trade is gonna end before the 12, because the shit is going to be happen after the 12, because that will be a lunch hour. Okay, okay. Just see, we just tapped into this fair value gap for the what time? 5 minute. Yes, this is our 5 minute time frame. Fair value gap. Okay, okay, okay. Now this fair value gap is still not become an inversion, which shows the willingness to go lower, like extremely lower. Alright. I wonder if this fair value gap could become an inversion. If it does become an inversion, we will have greater, you can say, probability to go for short, but still we can stick to our bias because we have nothing else to do except for that. Okay, okay. This breaker has become invalid as well. This is the reason I did not took the entry. Oh God, please finish this before 12 o'clock. Please, please. Finish this shit before 12 o'clock. Now, the reason why it seems to me like a bit choppy due to the Friday. Fridays and Mondays are the days when everybody is hungry to make money and the big whales are hungry to eat those retail traders. That's what actually happens on Monday and Fridays. The best trading days according to, like, as per ICT and as per my observation, are the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, these 3 days. But obviously you can get real nice setups on Mondays and Fridays as well, but like potentially, like, according to overall market conditions. Now, this is the only reason why so many guys hate to trade NASDAQ, and this is the only reason why I love to trade NASDAQ. Oh, we have new macros started. Got it, man. not gonna say anything. Okay. The reason for this trade? Let me tell you. See, macros 10, 50, 11, 10, higher high, high low, breaker, entry, boom. Simple logic. Are you still in the trade? I already told you. Well, if you were in profit, well, obviously you were in profit. Now, even though if our TP did not get hit right before the 12, you can close the trade, bro. Why? Because right after the 12, like at the 12 o'clock, the lunch hour will be started. And yesterday our trade got fucked due to the lunch hour as well. We are at what? Why I'm still holding? Because I'm expecting SPX to come till this volume imbalance. That is the only reason. What do you see? What do you see? What the heck do you see? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Why I'm having this? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I marked out this. Sorry, this and this. All right. Okay, you see what did just happened? Da-da-da-da. I am expecting to see your profit screenshot in the community, bro. We have this whole leg over here, 9:30 till 12 o'clock. Alright, does it? Oh, you see, now I believe my target is right. I targeted the right thing. As we have this volume imbalance or like gap over here, the same thing, I closed this fair value gap, like 5-minute fair value gap. Now since we have done with this, this is the streak we have for today. No fancy stuff, no shitty stuff, just pure analysis paralysis. You can see on my screen. Now this is the only reason for me to hold this trade. Okay. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now I'm just waiting. I already closed all of my orders at the 12 o'clock because I have been victim of expecting lower prices after the 12 o'clock. That is the, but still we have this breaker. That is the only reason I marked out this one. Let me do this. for you as well. See, clean, 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 clean. Ta-da-da-da. Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ta-da. I'm expecting to see your profit screenshot, folks, if you were in this trade. See, I give you this macro trade, and again this macro trade.